flour sifter in. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The 2-decker type things? If you got one of those today and they are in good shape, they're worth thousands of dollars to people because they're vintage. But so many things in our lives that are valuable now, we've just let them pass through our fingers. My grandfather used to have a 1957 red Thunderbird, white convertible. Oh, Lord, I'd love to have that car back. He would ride by. He was 60s and had that thing. He thought he was special. Top down, leather seats, 2 of them. Little thing, I don't know how he ever got in and out of it. Old man couldn't hardly walk, a lot like me. But he'd ride around town in that Thunderbird. Big old tire on the back of it, stuck out, you know, long fins. Wow, that was an automobile. $100,000 wouldn't even touch it today. But there's a junk pile somewhere that says, look what I could have been. And that's what's happening in people's lives. There's junk piles of lives that are thinking to themselves, what could I have been if I just let God, if I just understood what hating is about. God, there are so many people today that we just listen to on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram who are hating and hating and hating. And they're losing so much and they don't even realize what they're giving up. You see, the first thing you lose when you despise something like he lost is hope. If you give up your birthright to something, you've lost hope. Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm the happiest man in the world standing before you today is not because I'm rich. I'm nowhere near it. It's not because I'm married to the greatest woman in the world, but I am. But she's not the source of my happiness. She's part of my happiness. It's not that God's given me a mansion on a hillside overlooking the, I'm telling you my dream now, a mansion on the hillside overlooking the ocean where I've got a dock and a nice boat and I can go fishing anytime I want to. Tough luck. Didn't make it. It's not my happiness. Probably would be bored if I was there in a little while. My happiness is Jesus made a way for me to get forgiven for my hating things. For my hating my mistakes that I've made. For my hating my failures. I'm going to tell you, as a man, my biggest fear is failing God and my wife. And I've been tempted, as every other man has in their entire life, to fail God. And guess what? I did. But God never failed me. There are people who will never forgive your mistakes and will remember against you all your life. But God didn't remember Esau's against him, nor Jacob's against him. And he blessed both of them when they came to the point of humbling themselves. When the first contemporary musics came out, I remember that there was a song called Humble Thyself in the Sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up. It took a fight with an angel and a limp for the rest of his life for Jacob to quit hating. It took a brother who, before he met the supplanter, he was introduced to row after row and column after column of presents that he never accepted. He just simply wanted his brother's forgiveness. And when they gave that exchange to each other, they coexisted in life. That's all some people need from you and me, is to tell them about the Lord and that He can forgive them, and so can I. I don't hold your past against you because God don't hold my past against me. I can't do to you what God won't do to you. I can release that and I can see your potential to become a powerful man or woman in God. I can see God blessing you with a quiver full of arrows, enlarging your tents, giving you the promises that He gave Abraham. I can see that. Making a great church out of this church, greater than it is. I know that because I know the power of God. Now, learn it for yourself. Trust Him faithfully. There was a nice slide up about faith in the Sunday school hour. It's trusting God without doubt. You see, here's the promise. If you ask anything in my name, these are not my words, these are Jesus' words. If you ask anything in my name, believing. Believing. Believing what, preacher? Believe on the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, that He's your Savior. He's your power. He's your forgiver. He's your sustainer. If you ask anything in Him, believing, it shall be done. Father, today, for those who hear this message, may it be a restoration of believing. God, don't hold my past against me. And I don't care who does. I'm forgiven. And I'm trusting God to be my sustainer. And everybody said, Amen. Next Sunday night, 6 o'clock, His voice. Get the word out. I'm told today some folks are making invitations, and I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing the same. Call your neighbor, call your friend, call your enemies. Get them in the house of God.